All right, guys, it's time to take the OnePlus 15 on a ride. So today I took about 30 photos or so around the house and just of random things in my office. I took a lot of photos of different smartphones because they're all different colors, some cameras, just random things in the house to show how the OnePlus 15's camera would do in taking photos. Now, most of the photos are portrait photos, because that's the style I like to use. I like the subject to really be in focus. So right now, you're probably saying, where's the OnePlus 15? Well, let's get into one of the best features for me as a content creator that finally OnePlus has given us on their phones. And these two phones right here do not have it. That would be 4K 30 on the front and rear camera in portrait video. Right now I have the f-stop set at 2.2, I believe it is. And while these phones right here can do 1080p portrait video, OnePlus finally decided to do portrait video in 4K. Now, I was fumbling through the settings. And by the way, folks, this is the front camera. Again, both of these phones right here, I give them high praise for the portrait video and the way it competes with other phones that can do portrait video. These already do it a little bit better, but having 4K finally on a OnePlus device for portrait video, at least in the US that is, this is great news for me because that's more vlogs, more crisp, sharp content that I want to shoot in portrait style video because I just think it's a better way to shoot video when you're vlogging. You out front, the subject out front is always really good. And that's why probably I like portrait photos better than just a standard photo most times. But I'm really excited about this new feature that they have on here. And this is already a win for me and for OnePlus because they finally stepped it up again. These two phones, this is my Open and my 13, which I will not be getting rid of. Absolutely not. I told you guys if I picked up the OnePlus 15, I would not get rid of these phones because I like them too much. But nonetheless, let's get into, I think this is about 30 photos that I took, just of random things. You're going to see a lot. I have a lot of phones, folks. So let's play a game. Add up, add up the sum of the phones. If you know if you can get the pricing on them, add them up and drop the sum of the phones, the total price of the phones that you see in this video, in the comment section, along with your comment on how well you think these cameras are on the OnePlus 15 for photos, for portrait photos predominantly. But this is portrait video on the front camera in 4K 30, and I am more than happy to report I'm excited about this upgrade. I'm getting a little excited that I finally bought it. But again, you know me, I don't have to be first for everything when it comes to buying a new smartphone. I'll hold out. And this phone, I think, is 3 months old now, or going on 3 months released, I believe. Possibly, I don't know, you let me know. But yeah, there's a lot of reviews out there saying 3 months later or 2 months later. So this is day 2 for me. This is also 24 hours later with the phone. So I wanted to start with the camera since I was fumbling through the camera settings and I saw 4K 30 portrait video. Now let's take a look at all these photos and you tell me what you think and we'll recap at the end. Let's get it.
Downtown, I got that heat, let's go.
All right, guys, we are closing out. So this is the rear camera on the OnePlus 15 shooting at f-stop 2.0. So what did you guys think? I'm gonna jump in this way first. What did you guys think of the all the 30 photos or so that I took? And what's the sum? What's your sum? Did you see a sum there? Because you think you can give me a sum of the of what you saw in the video? I guess including the OnePlus 15 if you want to. However, but what did you think about the quality of what you saw? Now, I'm very impressed with this video quality, obviously, but I was actually surprised at the photos that came out of the OnePlus. Now, those were all pretty much, I think, all portrait shots on the photos because I love to have the subject. I love the depth of the subject being out front and just getting away from everything else, which is why, obviously, I prefer portrait style video. But I got to tell you, I'm glad I didn't get this phone right away. And I'll be honest, I haven't watched any videos on this. Sorry for all my creators out there that I actually do watch regularly. If you have it, I didn't watch any videos on it, but 2 people. And honestly, really, it was just one. I don't think I watched MKB on MKBHD on this one. I watched my Project 13 for all of his content on this phone. And I told him in the comment section the other day, I said, I got this phone because you kept saying how great it was. And then all of you guys started to chime in on my initial unboxing video saying, hey, Jay, you're going to love this phone. And I got to admit, hand clap to you guys who said I'm going to love it. Hand clap to you guys. I actually do like it. There's some other reasons that I might share later why I really like it, which is how much I paid for it. If you're in my group, you already know how much I paid for it. But I didn't pay the $1,000, not even close. Which was kind of a driving factor for me actually deciding to go and pick it up. However, if I would have paid the $1,000, remember I paid, or $900, I think it is. Best Buy has it for $900 on sale. They don't advertise it that way, but they take $800. They give you $100 back basically. So it's $900 instead of $1,000. But my OnePlus, I did pay the $900 as well that way because I bought that directly from OnePlus. I have no regrets paying full cost for that phone. I didn't do any trade-ins or anything like that. But I will say with this phone, you know, even if I would have paid that higher price, I would feel just like I feel about the OnePlus 13. I've had my OnePlus 13 for over a year now, and I did my 1-year follow-up. This phone is great, folks. So hand clap to all those people out there. But special thanks to my Project 13. I don't comment on videos very often, but you know, I'll comment to help, or I'll just comment and give my opinion on something. But I watched all of his content. And again, apologies to all the other creators that I regularly watch. If you notice, I've just kind of been out of the loop. I've just been kind of not posting as much and just not really doing anything. I just want to relax. Because I was in like this boredom phase until the S26 lineup comes out. And now that I have some S26 stuff here, I'll be showing you that shortly. Not the phone. I'm going to buy the phone when it comes out, but I have some stuff here. I kind of got a little bit of boost, and I just walked into Best Buy yesterday and bought this phone. So I'm on my 24-hour mark, but instead of doing a 24-hour follow-up, because this battery is nowhere near dead, so I decided to go with the cameras, because the cameras work the battery, the cameras work the processor, they work the phone, and they kill battery. So I've been shooting this video, and I took those 30 photos, and this is all the content on the phone currently. But just to recap, before I got out of here, I really feel like once you grab this phone, if you have the 13, you're probably going to love the 15 for the up. And I thought the cameras wouldn't compete. I will be doing a 13 versus 15 at some point down the line, but I really want to focus on this phone and just stay focused on this and grind with this and give it a chance, because I don't want to sidetrack and start doing too many comparisons with the 13, because I really feel like the 15 deserves to shine. And I'm glad I finally got it. The hardware I'm getting used to the hardware. I do still prefer the 13's hardware. I still prefer the slider button, but I'll get into that. It's called the something button. I forgot what it's called in the app, in the software. The name of this button is something. I'll get back around to that when I get into the software part of this phone. But nonetheless, cameras, here they are, showing them to you right now on the OnePlus 15. I'll admit, I'm late to the party, but if you know me, I don't party. So am I late? No, how do I end with a good pun? I don't know. I'll just end by telling you guys that, wow, this phone is great. There's a link in the description so you can grab yours and get ready for a nice amount of content on this because the S26 is far away, February, and then the trifold is probably going to be so limited. I guess I missed the early access sale that I didn't even know about. When I go into my Samsung shop, I don't see anything about early access. So I guess they really gave that to a few people because shout out to the commenter who said he got his. And all the people that said they already have it, I guess they bought the international version. They paid $4K for it. I guess they love it, but I will try my best to get my hands on that. But for right now, folks, for people that are saying this could be like their phone of the year, I understand. Just based on the content creation portion, the way I do videos, this is a major upgrade and a win for me. In general, not just with the OnePlus 13 or the OnePlus Open, it is just a great, I like it because I get battery and camera. Those two right there sometimes don't go together. But to all the people out there that possibly would name this their phone of the year, I did that with the OnePlus 13 as soon as I got it. And it pretty much held its ground. I love that phone. So we'll see how this one works out. Sorry for the long outro. What do you think about the content, the photos, and what do you think about this video quality? I'll see you in the next video. Take care.